So what's the most iconic sunglass style of all time? That probably goes to the Aviator. But today on HBE TV, we're talking about the second most iconic sunglass of all time. What is that sunglass? Stay with me to find out. So the Wayfarer is what we're talking about today. It was designed by a gentleman named Raymond Stegman back in 1952, which happens to be the same year our store opened here in Utica Square. The 50s and the 60s were a really great time for the Wayfarer style. JFK was often seen sporting the Wayfarer in the early 1960s, and lots of people wore Wayfarers back then. But then they weren't quite as popular in the 1970s. I don't know, maybe people were just really hung up on the Aviators at that point in time, which have always been popular, let's face it. But the Wayfarers kind of dipped in the 70s, and then something big happened in the early 1980s, which sparked a Wayfarer revival. And that was the release of the Blues Brothers movie in 1980. And then just a couple of years later in 1983, we see Tom Cruise wearing this iconic sunglass in Risky Business. So Wayfarer has this nice big revival, lots of people like it again, and most recently in Hollywood, we've seen Matt Damon wear a very Wayfarer looking sunglass in Ford versus Ferrari. Definitely an exciting movie. And I've got one of my current favorite sunglasses that is strikingly similar to the one that Matt Damon wears in Ford versus Ferrari that I want to show you today. This is a model by Masunaga eyewear, and it's very similar to the one that Matt Damon wears. Very Wayfarer shaped, a little smoother and softer around the corners, but with that keyhole bridge and the color. It's this really good champagne color. If you can see the details, Masunaga does beautiful laser engraving on the titanium core that runs along the inlay of the acetate. And Masunaga uses titanium 5-barrel hinges. And then this sunglass features mineral glass polarized lenses. So when you put these on and you look through them, the optics are super sharp, very comfortable, such a great lens to wear for driving or doing just about anything outdoors. Masunaga happens to make this black and tortoiseshell color. For those of you that need a little more color, a little more contrast on your face, this is a great alternative color. But this is just such an easy shape, nice shape to wear for a lot of faces, and that's kind of how the Wayfarer's always been. But we have lots of Wayfarer styles to choose from. Of course, we have the original Ray-Bans that JFK wore, that we've seen Jack Nicholson wear over the years. You'll notice something about this original Wayfarer. It's got a lot of what we opticians call pantoscopic tilt. So on a lot of you, it's gonna get real close, if not press into the cheeks, which isn't the most comfortable from a fit standpoint. So it kind of depends on your nose structure and face structure on how well this frame will fit you. One of my favorite Wayfarers currently is this one, the 1061 Myrtle Avenue by the Born in Brooklyn Spectacle Company. It's a great shape, great iconic shape, and it has that iconic hinge design that was inspired by the Brooklyn Bridge. This happens to be a 7-barrel titanium hinge, which is incredibly durable, really nice look. I have a few other options as well. Here at Hicks Brunson Eyewear, we have our own label of sunglasses called the Hicks Brunson Generations Collection. And this is one of our Wayfarers. This is the Vinci, and this one is made in a very similar color to that one that Matt Damon wears, similar to this Masunaga, light color, kind of a champagne color, only this one's more, or a lot less translucent. But we have this one in 3 colors. We also have this lighter, more yellowy color. We also have this tortoiseshell color. And I misspoke, we actually have 4 colors because we also have this great crystal color. And these can be really fun to customize if you wanted to put a set of blue mirrored lenses in these. The crystal color can look really amazing that way. Our own Wayfarer has a nice thick German hinge, a 3-barrel hinge. Very sturdy. And then I also wanted to show one other one that's a very similar color to the original Masunaga one that I was speaking about. This one's made by Etnia, Barcelona. This one also has a 5-barrel hinge, beautiful gold metal core with engraving. And also has, like the Masunaga, mineral glass lenses. However, these are non-polarized. These are gradient gray, but the optics are very clean, very sharp. So if you're looking for Wayfarers, we've got a lot of good options to choose from here at Hicks Prints and Eyewear. And if you're a sunwear enthusiast, or you're someone who likes just iconic style that you can put on, wear it any time, any place, any wardrobe, the Wayfarer would be a great style for you to consider adding to your sunglass wardrobe. Thank you so much for watching HBE TV. If you want to see more of our videos, make sure you find us on all of the social media channels, find us on YouTube, subscribe to our channel, and if you have a style of sunglass or an eyewear style that you would like to see covered, leave us a comment or send us a message and we'd be happy to cover whatever it is that you're looking for. Thank you so much for watching.